Hi guys, this is Phil Montgomery from Philville Honeybees. I appreciate all you folks that watch my videos. This is Phil's yard. I got set up with a fella that has the same name as I do, and what I've just gotten done doing is OAV, spraying the bees. And then here's a couple small tricks that I have learned. Is you see how these pieces of wood are in front of that gate? I just OAV'd them. You can tell they got dust all over them. Only one hive got mad about it. The rest of them they just deal with it okay. But if you watch what I do, this is a mouse guard, and then what I do, I put a board up there, scrap wood from the wood shop. I don't even have a wood shop right now, I just do it in my barn. But what I do is I do that, and what that does, it keeps the wind from blowing directly in there. I use duct tape that gives the bees a little bit of help on sealing the boxes when I put them together if they're not fitting just right. You can see I have mouse guards up here. This was originally 2 hives, and this one was not strong enough. I tried to put too few bees in a split box. This is a 5-frame, 4-frame. So what I did, I crossed one out and made it one hive, and then just combined them. I was trying to see how far I could stretch the bees. 1.5 frames of bees in the winter will not make it in our northern climate. Come back a month later, they were only 3/4 of a frame of bees, and so I just killed the queen and went ahead and combined her. So if you see here, I did this because I wanted them to have this fence was broke a little bit. This is 1/4 inch hardware cloth. This is 1/8 inch hardware cloth. And what I do, I just put a board there. And then when you do your OAV, if you see any cracks, you can go ahead and fill them in with a man's best friend besides his dog, is this duct tape. Men out there nodding, yep, love that duct tape. And the women are just shaking their head, I'm sure. The heavy duty works way better than the regular cheapy kind. And then as you're filling them up, look for extra holes that the bees were not able to seal, and you can go ahead and seal those up. This yard I used as a split yard. So what I did after the honey flow, I went and made a bunch of splits, and I put them in this yard. So you can see this even closed up part of my entrance, but I'm not too worried about it. I have a big entrance here. I hope my tips and tricks have helped you this year. Honeybees are not simple, but there's a lot of fun. So I like to be challenged a certain amount. I would say that sometimes the bees challenge me too much because I try and I fail at certain things. You try stuff and it don't work. And even sometimes if you do what's supposed to be right, it don't work. Because they're honeybees are a weird match, or a weird mix between domesticated and wild animal. You know, they can live just fine out in the wild. And I mean, they need our help because of the mites, but they have a way to fix that. They just swarm a lot, is how they stay alive out here. When I did my OAV, this crack on this box, which I did not put another screw down here. I seen I missed a screw here. I have one here. Look at how the screw here held it just fine. It's homemade boxes. And then down here I didn't put a screw. I forgot one. Look what it did. And I